let's talk about the way that Steven has been handling the blowback. Shall we? Give me one quick second. I got some screenshots from his Instagram account, and I really want to pull them up for you guys, okay, so that we can discuss the ways in which this man continues to not take accountability for his reprehensible, putrid behavior. And again, this goes to show you, ladies, when a man tells you who he is or he shows you who he is, believe him the first time. He told you that he was recently cheating. This is a grown man. There's no excuse for you to be cheating, okay? And then on top of that, he doesn't take full accountability or describe how he has changed or grown or moved forward. Monica, instead of getting the ick from that, what did she do? She coddled him like he was the victim. He traumatized the woman, but Monica's like, oh, I'm so sorry you cheated. That must have been so hard for you. And now it's hard for you, boo-boo the fool. Now it's hard for you. Anyway, give me a second. I'm going to pull up the screen grabs of Steven crashing out on Instagram over his representation in episode 8 of Love is Blind. By the way, if you're enjoying this stream, please do make sure to subscribe to my channel for more Love is Blind recaps and other entertainment videos in general, and like it so that my videos continue to pop up in your algorithm. All right, 1 second, BR. Okay, I've got the photos pulled up. Let's get into them, shall we? So he started off in his Instagram stories with like this like self-victimization there, right? It's Spider-Man all downtrodden and stuck in the rain. And it said, me preparing to face your judgment in my now perceived villain arc. So you're a perceived villain. So you're cheating again as a grown-ass man, as a loser. And it's a perceived, okay, whatever. What this is exactly who he told us he was from the very beginning. So I'm not even going to be mad at him over that, though I will. I'm mad at Monica over that too, because there's no way that this man should have ever gotten engaged to you in the first place. What is this, right? Then he posted a photo of him and Monica during happier times in a car, and it said, Chekhov's gun. I missed all the red flags and foreshadowing. Oh, so this was somebody else. Somebody else said that they missed all the red flags and foreshadowing of what a dirty dog that Steven is. And so Steven reposted it and said, I am whatever the fans of Love is Blind want me to be. So he is 100% allergic to taking accountability. I'm a perceived cheater because I cheated on my ex, right? Now it's a perceived villain arc. Now, I'm not a dirty dog. This is what the fans of Love is Blind want me to be. Ladies, thank you, Steven, for going on TV and for going on social media to show us that you are complete, unadulterated trash. A lot of times, ladies, when you end up with a man who is pure trash like Steven, it's because you don't know, and they manipulate the truth, this, that, and the other, and you have no way of like knowing his background. But he just handed his trashness on a silver platter to you. All you have to do is watch Love is Blind. All you have to do is Google his name. You'll see videos like this here on TikTok or articles or whatever, recapping how big of an asshole he is, how creepy of a person he is, how much corn has rotted his brain, in my opinion, because wow, he does these things. He devastates people. He hurts people. Then he turns around and says, oh, you think I hurt you? Like, that's just your perception. I didn't do shit. Like, this guy is a terrible person. There's something fundamentally wrong with him. And then he wanted to prove to us that his, now where the heck is that picture? Hang on, that you saw it, didn't you? And it just kind of like jumped out. Let me go back and find it. But the next picture was him showing off that he really did do that sleep test study. Allegedly, I'm still not buying it because he claimed that he was drunk during this thing and that he was texting, which to me sounds like it doesn't make any sense for a sleep test study. Like, I would imagine that for a sleep test study, they would want you to get proper sleep and to be well rested and whatnot. So why would they have you out here drinking and texting all night? It just does not make sense to me. I imagine that this is photo from another time that he probably like photoshopped to make it look like it occurred on October of last year, which is when they were filming, but I digress. So there he is in bed, strapped up, saying the doctors are monitoring if I have psychic powers or not. And then he reposted it, right, with the timestamp of October 25th, 2023, with the caption that says, looks like I might have psychic powers because I totally saw this upset coming an entire year ago. Laughing emoji. Are you well, Steven? You cheat on your fiance. You act like a complete and utter creep. And now here you are laughing, talking about your psychic because you saw that you don't have to be psychic to know that shitty actions and just terrible behavior leads to backlash. What part of that is psychic? You know, like this man is such a rotten person. And again, he swears he's so intellectual and so intelligent, yet he acts like a caveman, you know, like just yuck, no discipline, no nothing. And then he's here like, oh, I'm so smart. I saw this coming. Anyone could have seen this coming, dude. Anytime you behave this way, anytime you mistreat people like this, especially when it is a repeated pattern of behavior, such as in your case, you will be dragged. You will be dealt with, period. So now he posts about having 6,432 followers saying, tune in to Love is Blind Netflix to see the latest drama. Take it from this guy. It's pretty juicy. You devastated someone, you blindsided someone, you traumatized someone, you betrayed someone, you know, you made someone cry based off of your terrible actions. What do you mean this is juicy drama? This is real life, Steven. Steven, there's something wrong with you. I think you need mental help because something's not clicking up there. I don't know if it's sociopathy. I don't know if it's narcissism. I don't know if it's like you being slow. But this is serious stuff that you're out here doing to women. It's not funny. It's very scary, your reaction to it. He says, it's okay, guys. It's only been a few days since we met. We're still getting to know one another. I hope I didn't ruin anyone's day by existing. And if I did, I'm sorry you had to wake up this morning. I wish you didn't have to either. So now like these thinly veiled, like, oh, like, you know, you don't like me and my terrible behavior. It's too bad you didn't die in your sleep type of stuff. This guy is unhinged. Like he is giving Shake a run for his money. I hope they dogpile him at the reunion. This man, show him no mercy, please, you guys. But I love you all just the same. Now I've got to go to work. These bills ain't gonna pay themselves. Then he also shared a DM that he received from someone saying that, you know, so the person responded to this story that he shared, okay? And it's where he says he is what the fans of Love is Blind want him to be. And the person said, you are a cheater. That's what you are, not what people want you to be. And that's true. And then here comes Steven, slow Steven. Oh, that's what my therapist, he can't even spell therapist correctly, mind you, told me. And he's laughing, laughing, laughing. What's funny about that? It's the truth. And again, you seriously harm people with your repeated pattern of toxic behavior. I'm waiting to find a moment to laugh about all that. Like it's sick. It's sickening. It is what it is. And then someone left him. And so he then went ahead. So I'm skipping a little bit ahead here. So he then posted a video of him at work, you know, sledgehammering some wooden walls in some tight pants. And he said, training to battle all the stay-at-home wives that hate me for ruining the fantasy of who they think I am. And it's like, okay, first of all, it's not just stay-at-home wives. It's men. It's, you know, and it's, here's the thing, like women have identities out of, you know, outside of who we're in relationships with and who we are mothers to or whatever, right? Or daughters to. Like, why don't you just say women? You know, why does it have, you know, why does it have to be like, you know, centered on a man and like stay-at-home wife in this economy, especially in an economy where women are outperforming men and out earning men and purchasing homes as single women, you know, more than men? Stop with this like trope that like, you know, women need men or, you know, are nothing without men. Like, be quiet. So anyway, he says that, yeah, he broke this fantasy of, and it's like, why do you find that funny? Like people, you know, some deluded people thought you were a good person and you proved that you're trash, and you're out here making memes doubling down on the fact that you're trash. Like, again, this guy is so weird, you guys. I think something's just not clicking with him. And so I did want to share this comment that I saw over there. Someone said, Steven, we were all rooting for you, but you said it yourself in the pods. You cheated by texting a woman and emotionally cheating. Weeks into this relationship, you were doing the same thing, plus accidentally trying to engage in anal sex. Might I suggest Addicts Anonymous? The way you parade yourself around like a really nice, respectful, happy dude, but push so many actual boundaries and eventually break people's trust and their hearts. It's not okay. Getting up when Monica started crying even because you didn't want to see the damage you caused. You can't just emotionally tune out when it's convenient. So, you know, well said to you. And I think that that's something that Stephen really needed to hear. I saw that he liked the comment, but again, there's something missing. There's a chip missing. There's an empathy chip missing. There's a brain chip missing. I think that corn rotted his brain and there's not much of it left. There might be about 2, perhaps 3 cells in there. And maybe that's why it's just not clicking to him that what he did is abhorrent. What he did is cruel. What he did was toxic, and what he did was just so hurtful, so harmful, and I'm glad that this commenter also brought up the fact that he was pushing Monica's boundaries. He knew Monica didn't want it in her butt, but he kept on trying to put it in there. What does that make you, Stephen? There's a word for that, there's a crime for that, Stephen. So think long and hard before you start kikiing, laughing on the internet about the fact that you mistreat people. It's not funny. And one day, let me tell you, you're gonna get caught up. You're going to catch a charge if you keep playing around like this. You are going to catch a charge. And I will not be the slightest bit surprised, Stephen. Complete and utter garbage. There was no reason for you to get up on that show. You have nothing to offer any woman. You have nothing to offer anybody at all. Just stay alone. Keep stocking up on those lotions and those, handkerchiefs and whatnot. That's all you've got going on in life. You're just, yuck. One of the most disgusting people I've ever seen on this show, truly. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you thought about episode 8. I'm out of words, really. I've said it all. I've done it all. Now I want to go for a little walk with the dog to enjoy this little sliver of afternoon sun we've got going on. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as usual, chat. Once again, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and to subscribe for more Love is Blind recaps. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.